G&G Combat Machine, dead cheap. What can we do to this to make it fucking awesome really cheaply? Now the idea is that I've got a budget to stick to. The budget is about 100 quid. That includes my time, any parts going into it to make this do more than what it does. So, first things first, the power apparently is a little bit off, a little bit low. The gun is a little bit sort of slow to cycle and it sounds really springy and boingy. The plan is increase the semi-auto rate of fire, decrease the lock-up rate whilst not changing out the battery, increase the power, increase the range, increase the accuracy, all within that tight budget. And that's my favourite kind of job. Let's see what we can do. 253, 251, 255. The barrels that come in these are just wank, just tinfoil wank. I can see that at some point there was electrical tape wrapped around this. Now that was going to come out in the video. It looks like a fucking barber's pole. Much fucking around later, I found the best barrel was this one here. And I've matched it with one of these rotary hop units. Nice and blue and shiny. Now we're going to bring the power up. Now this is already cut open. So someone's been inside this before. So I reckon this gun is used. Look at the spiralling on there. See that shit? There was no movement on the gears and I thought it was a good thing. It's not. That needs a fucking reshim. J caged bearing bushings on the bevel. Here you go, little trick for you. No shims in there whatsoever, right? So let's see how much we can fucking push this up by. Ready? Loads. So let's push that up as hard as we can. And then we're going to see how many shims we can fit in that gap. According to my calipers, 2.4 millimeters. .4 millimeters. Now we can see how they sit. Very wide on each side, look at that. I have done nothing but equalise them between the two, so it's equal on each side. Any noise? None. Any movement? Look at that. Silent movement. Technically, that should be perfect. Because if everything goes in there straight and flush, that should be perfect. It fucking won't do that, will it? This is the motor. Perfectly in. As I tighten it, yeah? Righty, this suddenly got fucking interesting. I took the spring out and I put it next to the M110 that I was going to be using and I was like, they feel the fucking same. They feel the same, so I put them both in my tester SEMA and both the springs are M110s. So this is only clocking 250, 260 with an M110 in there. Now, as you saw, the gearbox had already been opened up. So I think that this had a low power issue and the shop went in there and dumped a 110 spring in there. I thought it is slow for a fucking 30C. It's fucking slow. Look how lazy I'm being. The power currently on 0.2s with a hop set for 2.5s, 367. So now we're going to short stroke it and bring that cycle time down. So here is my setup currently. So that is the 50-degree maple leaf rubber inside this hop unit with that spring and this barrel. And that was enough to sort out the air seal problem. So now we can get on with short stroking it and bringing that cycle time down. This is my first time using one of these pistons. Should I do the 2 first or the 3? What do you reckon? Try the 2 first? May as well take off the fucking 2 teeth from there then. Yoo-hoo-hoo. The customer is going to be supplying his own suppressor, so for the time being, the barrel sticks out the end and I don't give a fuck. Very, very tired. Hop set for 0.25s, chronoing 0.2s. 336. 335. 336. But there we go. What did I do to it? We've put a longer barrel in. So the cost of a cheap, longer barrel, that one was 15 quid. It's not a lot of money. At the end of the day, even with that length of barrel in a gun this cheap, you ain't getting fucking DMR qualities out of it. It ain't gonna happen. So you don't need to go mega tight bore. What else did I do? The hop unit. This hop unit is around £9. They're not much, but it's a half decent rotary hop unit. I say half decent because there's some shit ones out there and it's not a Max and it's not a ZCI, but it is a good hop unit. When I combined that with the Maple Leaf 50-degree rubber and that barrel, I started getting somewhere. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that someone's gone inside this gun. I know they fucking did. So although now I've got my little sticker inside it that says negative airsoft, I know someone's been inside it because the sticker was perfectly cut down the middle with a scalpel. So I know someone's been inside it. When I got the springs out and I tested each spring, they were both M110s. So I know someone's been inside it. The gun was brand new from a retailer. What do I always fucking say? But, you know, I think this gun was low powered. And they couldn't quite figure out why, or, more likely, didn't want to figure out why. So you stuff an M110 in there and you go, yep, no hop, 300 feet per second, get out the fucking door. And as soon as you set the hop for 0.2s, fucking power goes down. The piston. Went with 2 teeth off of the piston in the end and 2 teeth off of the gears. That is enough to make the gun do 330 odd. That's nice. Now we could have made that more snappy by knocking off 1 more tooth from each, but we don't need to. We don't need to. Spring. Now the spring guide I use is a full steel bearing spring guide and it's a decent one. But they're only about 10 quid, 12 quid, they're not much. So that's got in there as well. What you've got now is slightly more compression than what you get with a normal spring guide by G&G because I don't have any more of those steel ones left, I just realised. So this is an AK type, so just fucking use your imagination, you cunts. You can see they're different. But if you line these up, so yeah, they're different, but if you line them up, you can see, because of these bearings, you get slightly more compression. That's enough to squeeze about 10 FPS out. If you get the right spring in there, it really is. Combine that with everything that I've done, and then just re-shim it properly, because the shimming, nothing moved. I find that odd. Now, what people don't tell you about shimming a gearbox is that when they come out of the factory, they're never properly shimmed. But they don't need to be, because depending on the gun, you know, you can get a SEMA or a JG, and yeah, alright, they're sometimes shimmed like fucking terribly. But they at least apply 10 tons of factory grease. This is the same kind of stuff that they use in a lot of factories. Like an elephant's getting his cock out, look. Oh, lady elephants. Okay, it's nasty, it's thick, it's gooey, it's bad. But this stuff here, when you smear tons of that all over your gears and gearbox, it's less likely to strip its gears. That is why they're covered in fucking grease, to make sure it survives shipping, to make sure it lasts as long as possible, and because it does kind of cover up bad shimming, because you can't hear a grinding noise when everything's covered in that shit. So, if he's being a dick all day, no, he's being really, and finally,
Luke's talking. Don't argue with me.
Exactly.
Does he talk over you?
And what's happening here is someone's gobbing off, but we have to go, this is perfect. We have to go to the aggressor. And say, right, I understand that she's been being a twat to you all morning and making you play with her ball, all right? Right, I'll get to you in a second, right? But it's up to, it's up to you not to rise to it and come to me, all right? Get it? We all good? Have a round of applause for the dog.
The dog? My daughter.
Okay, so we're going to get your stuff ready now. We're going to head all the way out that way. We'll get you briefed off for the next game, all right? Thanks. I can't believe they're doing it properly.
Just run over there and shoot the other team in this way. Yeah. Good start. We're going the right way. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out.
Cool. Who's that, the green team or the yellows and reds? Okay, do us a favour, if you're hit, stand up for us, we won't get shot. Beautiful, I can see one guy here. Go and grab him, go and grab him. Oh.
Medic! Medic! Medic!
Blue team! Blue team! Go! Blue team, on blue team. Blue team, on go!
Let's go for fun.
Let's go!
Woo! Oh! Oh! Lord Stackington. You alright? You good? Sweet, man.
Did you get that video?
Absolutely.
What a shame!
Absolutely. Oh, hit, yes, lovely. Get each other on team, that's it.
Fucking idiots.
You have got 6 minutes left. You can hang here like losers, or you can go cause some fucking mayhem.
Mayhem.
Let's do it.
That was a good spot.
Right. Obviously, we're blue team. We have no jurisdiction to make any decisions whatsoever. But if you stay here and hide, you're about to fucking push. What you did? No, they're all down by the lake. So if we just start pushing back through. Hey, and how long we got left?
5 minutes.
Excellent.
Hey, hey. Woo! Fuck me, yeah.
You in?
Ready?
Hey, over here.
Oh, nice, lovely. Three minutes, just under. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Keep on your team.
Keep it together.
Get back in. Yeah, man.
Why did you have to choose the fucking loud one?
It's not that loud. It's an 8mm. It's nothing. It's less than a fucking Mark 5.
No, Top Gun, him.
Oh, well, yeah.
Hit!
You're playing airsoft. Stop having fun.
Game over.
Game over! Game over! If we can get a victory dance before the last few seconds. Woo! Right, fuck it. Woo! Beautiful. Let's go back. How's your day been so far? Oh, what's that over there? In case you didn't know, he lives down a well, all right? Just in case you didn't know that. You were over there at the wedding. Okay. Were you nice to the people at the wedding? A little bit, okay. Did you hurt anyone at the wedding? Did you kill anyone at the wedding? How did you kill them? A pineapple in the face, then up the arse. Okay. So, how many? You've only got one pineapple though. Well, there's a pineapple on the floor. Get it back, mate. Right, who touched his fucking pineapples? Right, it's pretty simple. Pop them down here for me, that's it. Now, I think you should let these nice people just have a pineapple, okay? Does someone want to come and get a pineapple? Come on now.
Take your gun with you.
Anyone else for a pineapple?
I've already got this one.
You got that one? Okay. Right, fair enough. He doesn't take his hits, and he wants his pineapples back. And he's going to give you a 1 minute head start. 59, 58, 57, 56,
Take the pineapple! Can we go that way?
55. You're gonna get your pineapples back? Yeah? You're gonna blast some fools with your fucking double barrel 12 gauge? Yeah. Does it smell good? How many pineapples? 3 pineapples.
Anyone got a leg? I think there's one, you have to be right of your line here. That next to the cover. Ready? Alright, I'm going to run to the next cover. Yeah, ready? Anyone want to do it? Come in, man. Come straight. Somebody keep an eye on the right, just in case.
Right. Is there a tree line there? Oh no, let's come to this behind that. Get back there and get a baseline going. Make a run back there. What was that? Oh, yes. Right. 2 others got to push back.
10 minutes remaining! 10 minutes!
Fucking hell. Right, cool. Everyone. Right, is there any cover over there? No. Watch out, you're 5 shots straight.